Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to the Hardcore Podcast. This is episode 92, and I'm your host, Robert Melton.
And I'm your co-host, Christopher Norwood.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, man?
Same old, same old.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
You take that.
Here to talk about some video games coming out in the month of August.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We got a lot of games coming out this month.
We got some good games.
Yeah, it's a
coming out.
pretty good month for games. I know July was pretty dry.
Yeah, it's pretty... I can't even say mid because it's trash. It's pretty trash.
Yeah.
As far as game releases.
Was Shadow of the Erd Tree June or July?
That was...
I already forget.
June.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought so. I was going to say that's like the only thing that was good that came out.
Yep.
But before we get into those games, speaking of Shadow of the Erd Tree, our buddy Ken, he beat it.
He did. You were there.
I was.
You were there.
That was pretty epic.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think he would argue that it wasn't cheesy, his build and stuff. But he didn't it was under 10 tries. It was like 4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
4th or 5th try he had beat Radon. Spoiler.
Yep. Oh shit.
I'm sure you guys all know.
At this point, yeah, it's all over social media
Yeah.
if you even are into that game. And if you don't know who Radon is, then well, it doesn't matter.
It's just a dude. His consort.
Yeah.
He's a brother.
He is a brother.
He is a brother.
He's also dead, and it's actually not Radon. So there's another spoiler just to tack onto that.
I'm not even sure if I understand what you mean there.
Oh, you don't?
I don't think so. It's
You want me to break it down for you?
Sure. Barney style.
Okay, so at the beginning of Shadow of the Erd Tree, what boss do you have to kill in order to get into the DLC? What boss is?
Radon.
Yep.
I'd fight Radon, and then Moog.
Yep. And then Miquella's cocoon is at Moog's palace. And that's Miquella's hand hanging out of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you have to touch in order to get to the Shadowland.
Right.
So basically, in the trailer, when you start up the game into a new game, you'll see that Moog kidnaps Miquella. It's not actually him kidnapping him, to be more precise, but it's Miquella. Basically, Miquella has the ability to pretty much brainwash people. And that's why Miquella is called Miquella the Kind. They just have this ability to brainwash you. That's also why in Miquella's fight, or Radon's fight, the last boss, why when Radon hugs you, Miquella's talking to you, persuading you. And if they hug you a second time, you basically surrender to them. So, where was I going with this? Oh, yeah. So, Miquella kind of brainwashes Moog into transporting Miquella from the Halig tree, which is where Melania resides, and back to the dynasty. And all of this kind of comes to fruition, and it's kind of set out and planned for a Tarnished to come and kill Radon, and then use Moog as this vessel. So Moog's body gets stolen, and then basically Miquella makes Radon out of Moog's body. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how Radon comes back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't gather any of that.
Yeah. Well, you got to play
Play
through the
through.
DLC.
I mean, I played through most of it.
Also, a lot of that's just lore.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to follow as most...
I mean, honestly, where I'm at is pretty much right.
No, you're very close.
I mean, I'm literally at that area where you fight all of those people together, where it's almost like an arena match.
Yeah.
You summon a bunch of people. I'm there, and then it's just from there. It's the final fight.
Yeah, you have that, and then I want to say you have maybe 2 bosses,
Oh, I definitely
side
have
bosses.
some optional bosses.
And obviously you have
Probably quite a few.
catacombs and shit like that to go through.
Oh
But
yeah, a lot.
yeah, you've pretty much beat most of the bosses, main bosses.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely there. Could not do it in 5 tries. That was really impressive though.
You might be able.
Yeah, all that to say, that was super impressive.
But yeah, before we get too far, I'd say let's run this intro real quick.
Yeah. Never get tired of hearing that one. Never get tired of hearing that one.
That's a banger.
And in case you are tired, season 2 is kind of coming to an end here shortly, and we'll have a new one for you.
That's true.
So,
Yeah, we got actually 10 weeks from today.
yeah, it's like 10,
If we stay
10
on
or
track.
12. It's like 10 or 12. It's like 52 in a year, so like 1
Oh,
or
yeah,
4.
12. That's right.
so
Yeah.
12-ish. And if you're also tired of hearing about Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, that may have been the last you hear about it for a while, because we're pretty much done.
We'll see.
Yeah, unless we're like, hey, we played some Seamless or like some mods or something, but
Yeah.
for the most part, kind of done.
Until, this month when Black Myth Wukong comes out.
Oh, yes. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into what games are coming out August. Speaking
Sure.
of Black Myth, save that one for
Yeah,
last,
we'll
though.
save that for last.
Yeah, what else?
Even
is
though
coming out?
we've milked that cow. But
Yes.
yeah, what do we got? Oh, shoot, dude. Oh, frick.
Tell me.
I can't believe it.
I don't even have
Harvest
it pulled up.
Moon Home Sweet Home is coming to mobile.
Oh, Home Sweet Home.
I don't know if
Is
that's...
this solely mobile? This is a mobile game?
I guess it's just a mobile game, yeah. Unless it's like one that was on like the DS or something coming to mobile.
That one, not that
But I can't say I remember the title Home Sweet Home.
Me neither.
So I'm sure there will be a ton of microtransactions if you're interested.
I would love to see a...
And plus the Harvest Moon IP is owned by the people who trashed the game, so...
Yeah, I would love to see a like Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons game that's like a mobile exclusive, but like done really well. I'd like to see what that would look like.
You know what I'd like to see?
What?
A mobile game done really well.
I mean, true. Well, just something that more so appeals to me.
Yeah.
I would like to find a mobile game that I'm just like can play at work.
Mm-hmm.
Because I would get some fucking progress. And
You'd fuck it up?
I would get some gains. And yeah, because I just got a lot of free time.
Well, you know what's crazy?
What?
Pokemon Unite's on mobile.
Yeah, which we played on the Switch. My little ass phone, I wouldn't even want to try and play that.
Even like the biggest phone you can get, it's not really
But I guess a
optimal.
small phone, especially, I just wouldn't want to play on.
Yeah.
Which I do have my iPad, but nah. If like part of what made that so much fun was when you'd have like a full team of your friends,
Mm-hmm.
and I just don't want to play with a bunch of randos because then I would just rage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because we've been there, and
We've
that's
been
very
there.
rage-inducing.
Mm-hmm.
That's very annoying.
Gotta love it.
And just that learning curve all over again
I know
for me.
you gotta learn all the new Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because when we played that was like right when it came out, and you had like 10 to 15 Pokemon to choose from,
Mm-hmm.
and we got really good with like a lot of them.
Yeah.
But now there's like 30 to 50 more of them that have been added
Yeah,
since.
I don't even know how many.
I don't even think I'm exaggerating. Like it's a lot more that have been
I
added.
know Ho-Oh is either coming out or just came out. I've seen something
that
about
sounds
it.
about right. Yeah, I think I've seen that too. But we did have some good times with that. I would
yeah.
like to pick it up at some point, but
I'll pick
Not
it up on the
mobily.
Switch too.
yeah, for the Switch too, not mobily. Mobily.
Mobily.
Word of the day, mobily. Not to be confused with Mowgli,
Right.
the character from the Jungle Book. Yeah.
From the Jumble Book.
The Jumble
Yeah.
Book.
When you jumble your words. Yeah.
That's me at all times, as Robert likes to point out.
It's from a concussion that occurred about, I don't know. What was it, like last week when Mikey was over here ramming your head into the headboard?
Jesus Christ.
That's his cousin, of course.
Jesus. Jeez, what a way to start the episode. Jesus. Good God.
Oh, man.
You're sick.
I remember when we first, we may have had like a handful of episodes out, but Mikey started listening to them. And I think we were talking about, he like listened to like one of the episodes, and I think we talked shit about him like during it, and he like called us out. He's like, yeah, I'm done listening to that shit.
I don't recall that. I mean, I can see us like talking some shit, but I don't remember him like bringing it up or what it was about.
I don't know. Maybe fast crap.
Oh, maybe. And then it just making so much sense.
Yeah. It does make a lot of sense.
It does.
In hindsight.
It does. Damn. Hindsight. It's a bitch.
Oh, man.
All right. So we have Harvest Moon coming out mobily. Mobily. And what else we got?
We have Star Wars Bounty Hunter, which a few episodes ago you said trash.
I said trash?
Yeah, you were like, boring. Nobody wants to play that. Lame. Dog shit.
Oh. Just definitely not for me. Not my kind of game. But I've had some friends at work play it, and they said it was pretty decent.
Well, this is how you know it's shit. It's coming out on the Switch.
Yeah, gotcha.
And the PS4.
Really? The PS4?
And the
Not
Xbox
even the
One.
PS5? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
As well as PC, PS5, and Xbox One X.
Okay,
and
I
S.
thought it was just those last gen exclusively.
But if they're... It can't be that good, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Not my
They're
thing.
milking the shit out of that thing.
Yeah. No.
But I'll be honest, I don't know really much about it. So, there we go.
Yeah. Next.
World of Goo 2.
All right, you're not looking at every single game coming out in August, are you? Like, what are the highlights?
I mean, there's a list here, but...
Oh, okay. It just sounds like you're naming off every Steam game coming out.
No. No fucking way. This is a Switch game.
World of Goo.
This is a Switch game, dude. One of the last released on the Switch, maybe. Until we hear of something.
Definitely doubt that. But
God damn it. Why don't they just fucking reveal it, dude?
We're going to get something.
This shit better be good.
Dude,
if Nintendo does not release a fucking top tier system, I'm going to be so fucking mad.
I'm just hoping that the rumors are true and that it's going to be equivalent to like PS4, Xbox One prowess.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought
because those were kind of the rumors, you know. But to have like Mario and like Pokemon, just Zelda, kind of playing to that like graphical extent, like that'd be sick.
Yeah. That's all we're asking for.
That's it. And like new standard of 60 FPS, you know, that's all we're asking.
It's quite literally
not much.
The bare minimum.
Yeah, seriously. Should have been the standard 15 years ago.
Yeah. I mean, charge $600 or whatever it has to be. Just fucking give us a good system that will last, you know.
Right. You know, it's funny. Kind of off topic, but that made me think about the PS5. And I can remember on the box when you would buy it, like it was marketed and advertised to like, and you know, the life cycle hasn't ended obviously, but they were saying that it's going to be able to play games at 8K. Like literally on the box.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way. Like, first off, we're not even really
not even
there
at 4K.
to where it's like, I mean, we're not even at native 4K.
Yeah, we're at 4K fucking 20 frames.
Maybe like driving games can hit, you know, the native 4K.
Yeah, it's because there's literally fucking 24 models, and the rest is just a fucking JPEG.
It's just blurred.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. JPEG in the back, and then everything else is blurred.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, no, I just thought that was funny. Just thinking about that.
Yeah. God, the fucking PC killers.
I know the freaking Xbox is so confusing, but the Xbox One X, that was supposed to be the PC killer.
Mm-hmm.
Not the Series X, but the Xbox One X. You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That was like supposed to be the PC killer. Scorpio, Project Scorpio.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was thinking. Microsoft, get your shit together, man.
Silly.
Also,
all right, sorry, I keep interrupting you. We got World of Goo.
World of Goo, whatever the hell that is. Don't know. But there's a second one.
It's a Slime Rancher spin-off series.
Is it?
I don't know. Sounds like it. I could convince you that it is.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, World of Goo.
Maybe this is actually. Maybe this is a video game about the jar with the My Little Pony figurine inside of it.
New segment. We take games that we've never heard of and we create the lore for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
no.
I like that.
I'm about 83% sure that the World of Goo is a Slime Rancher spin-off game.
But I was under the impression that this was actually a video game about the jar that the My Little Pony figurine was in.
Huh?
Yeah. Rainbow Dash? You know her?
Nope. I don't.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
It's the My Little Pony. I think it's like light blue with like rainbow hair.
What about the jar? Where does the jar come into it?
You've never seen the jar?
No.
You should do a little quick Google. Search My Little Pony jar.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
No, like actually.
Oh, okay.
You should actually Google this. And,
all right. So, verbatim, My Little Pony jar.
Yep, and then go to Google Images. And then you might find a picture of this.
All right. I'm seeing multiple.
Okay. There's one that's...
each one has a blue little pony with like reddish yellow hair, maybe orange.
Okay.
And in the jar, it looks like coconut shampoo.
I think that might be it. It's
Yeah.
some form of goo.
Some form of goo. This coconut shampoo has gone a little bad. It's turning a little brown.
Yeah, they've
That
been
one,
saving it for a while.
They've been working on, that jar for a little bit.
Yeah, quite a few months, if I had to say.
Okay. My Little Pony cum jar. That can't be right.
No, you've got your... You need to turn your safe search on.
Oh, shit. My computer's bricked.
They rule 34 your ass
Oh, my gosh.
on the goo.
No, but this is a complete new world to me. I didn't know about this.
I'm surprised you've never heard of this.
Man, I've gone my entire life not knowing about this. What the heck?
This is a classic meme.
Damn.
Yeah. So if you ever see
Robert's
like
always culturing me.
if you ever see like an anime character like trapped inside of a jar, that's the reference. Yeah. World of Goo.
World of Goo. Okay, so that makes more sense.
You're
Honestly, you're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably right. I was only 83% sure that it was a Slime Rancher spinoff.
Well, I mean,
So that 17% prevailed. You were right.
I want to say I actually heard insight that the threequel will actually be both of those worlds meeting in a multiverse.
Shit.
So Slime Rancher meets the My Little Pony jar.
Isn't this being made by Bandai?
I think it's collaboration between Bandai and Square. So.
Oh shit! All right, well, we're definitely getting some RPG elements. Then.
Oh yeah, dude. We're gonna we're gonna be able to level up our ranchers while leveling up our ponies, and it's gonna be fucking sick.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Let's go.
That's what it's all about. Woo! I definitely can't do that. Bring on the RPG tropes. All right, moving on. Sorry.
So that was World of Goo 2.
You're not going to hear this. We're editing it all out.
All right, next we are moving on to Cat Quest 3. I actually have the second one in my Epic Games account. Actually, I might have the first one also. Never even played these games, but I think they were like free at some point.
I'm not going to lie. I seen gameplay for this a couple months back, and this game actually looks sweet.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad.
This one looks cool.
Seems like a very simplistic RPG of some sort, and it's like a very kind of like maybe like 2.5D almost. Oh
shit! Have you seen the like the ship battle segments? What that looks like?
I may have,
looks
but
like
it's
like a board game, like an isometric kind of board game.
Yeah,
but you're like a ship, just kind of, I guess that's how you get to place, but you can like battle and stuff. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. Yeah.
That's very cool. I don't really know much about it. I'm going to be honest. But cute little game, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
If you're into that.
It's a better ship combat game than what's the other
Skull
one?
and Bones.
Skull and Bones.
On it 100%. Yeah.
Yes.
Alley-oop.
Thank you.
So next we have SteamWorld Heist 2. I'm assuming is a train game of some sort.
No. Yeah.
SteamWorld.
Do you genuinely think that?
I don't know what it is.
No, this is
It's coming for the Switch.
No, it's like a robot steampunk game.
That would have been my second guess.
I can't remember what the first one, what you did in that one, but I can like kind of picture it in my head. But yeah.
All right, here's a good one. Kenna Bridge of Spirits. This one actually looked pretty good.
Hold on. Is that game's been out for a while?
Has it?
Kenna Bridge of Spirits? Yeah. Is that coming to something in particular? That was like a PS5
this is coming
game.
to the Xbox and Xbox One.
Okay. So that's what it is. It's an Xbox release.
Interesting. Okay. I didn't realize that was already out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, cool. But that one definitely has some charm to it.
Yeah, no, I thought it looked cool back, months ago when we'd seen trailers and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Or gameplay, one or the other. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. I don't know what you were seeing, because, again, that game came out a few years ago.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm... So I looked it up before we started recording, and it looks like a similar trailer we had just watched not too long ago.
Maybe. I mean...
Or maybe it was a trailer that I watched for this.
Okay.
Like release
You
coming
just
up.
never seen anything.
Yeah, perhaps so.
Okay.
That might have been it. Okay, Rugrats Adventures in Gameland. Not sure what their target audience is for this, but...
Oh, okay. So that's what we had just watched a video on.
Yeah.
I thought that came out 10 months ago, but that was like the first video.
Trailer,
the trailer for it. Yeah, because we'd watched a video for it, and, not the biggest kind of old school platforming guy, but it looked sweet. We grew up watching Rugrats, and I thought it was pretty cool because it's like geared to look like an old school, like almost like Game Boy platformer, like SNES game.
Yeah.
So you can play through the game like that, and then there's also an HD mode where you can play it to where it looks much more modern.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
But there's no way it's going to be better than the OG Rugrats game that I played on the PlayStation.
Agreed.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember more about that game. I remember there was a like hide and seek mode. That was fun as a kid. And then there was a like Reptar level that I think as a kid I can remember being like kind of afraid of.
You were afraid of it?
Yeah, because there was like a giant like King Kong monkey. I think it was almost like a cityscape level. But it would like kind of chase you. Maybe it was one of those monkeys that has like the symbols, but yeah. I remember being afraid as a kid. But good game. And then there was a Rugrats in Paris game for the Nintendo 64. It was in Paris? Rugrats?
Yeah, it's a meme.
Oh. Sorry. I think I know that meme.
The Kanye meme?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to use that meme.
I'm allowed to use it.
You're not allowed to use that meme.
All right, I'll ask.
Terrell?
My pass may have expired.
It definitely did. It expired immediately when the pass was given to you.
Oh, man. All right. Next, we have a video game called Dustborn.
Dustborn. All right, let's kind of kill the born thing. Let's stop that.
Yeah. Also, don't use it when this game kind of looks lame. So
if your game looks lame, then definitely don't use it.
Don't use like a semi-cool name.
Yeah.
Maybe use something that is kind of relevant to the game that you're making.
I mean, with the game...
I looked up the trailer for this, and I don't even know what the fucking game's about.
So it's not even, like, trying to be a Souls-like with a name like that?
Hell no.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fucking game is. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
It's like some, like, almost like cell-shaded type, Borderlands style looking... I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Honestly,
it is.
I don't know what it is either. I've never even heard of it. And I don't think you should play it. Fuck that game.
Don't play that game.
Don't. Honestly, I've heard the developers, the team, scumbags.
Yeah. You know what?
I feel bad for saying that.
You know what? Don't play that game
take this part
unless
out
you
too.
want to.
Yeah, take this part out too. Yeah. Play it if it goes to Xbox Game Pass.
It's
And
coming
it's
to
kind of
Xbox, but
included in your monthly payment. Then you can play it.
or crazy thought here. You could always buy the game and play it,
That's fucking crazy.
but I would never.
Next.
Concord.
Concord. That one
Mhm.
sounds familiar.
I want to say we watched the trailer for
Oh,
this.
that was the one that had the sick video, and then it showed the gameplay, and it's like, oh, it's one of these games. Like, it was going over the characters, and it was like a heist.
Yeah, it's like one of the shooter games.
Damn, dude. You know what? Let's stop with putting Born in game names, and let's stop with making so many of those damn type of games.
Yeah, can we stop with the fucking
What are those type of games called?
shooter looters?
Shooter looters. Yeah, seriously, dude.
We have too many of them. Just play the ones that are fucking out. Create a good new game. Create your own genre,
Yeah.
dude.
Honestly, I'm not even a fan of those type of games, but stop making them unless you're Destiny 3. And then you can put that one out.
Wait,
That's the one people want.
I mean, yeah, because Destiny 2 is done, right?
That's what I'm saying. People have been
Expansions are
waiting,
over?
yeah, but people thought Destiny 3 was probably coming 2 years ago, if not more, you know?
Sure.
Yeah, either way, not my kind of game. Colton's kind of game. Colton loves
Yeah.
those games.
He'll play all of them
He will. He will.
just so he can get shit on and rage. What the hell?
This game's
I'm going back to my aim simulator.
What do you mean?
There's our Colton talking
Like
shit
somebody.
section. Yeah.
Yeah, one of these days we'll have him on. Episode 100.
Oh, okay. Here's a good one.
Yes.
Visions of Mana.
Oh, yes. Yes. Actually, that is a game that I don't know if you want to do it here, but I do have some stuff I want to talk about.
Yeah, sure.
with Visions of Mana.
Go for it.
Do you want to do it here or later?
We can do it here.
Okay. All right. So, Visions of Mana, we got a new Elemental Vessel introduction video released. So it's kind of a new mechanic, Elemental Vessels. So I was already excited about this game. The beautiful graphics, charm, combat looked very appealing to me. But this trailer got me even more excited. Video shows off elemental vessels, which can be equipped to characters to utilize that elemental's power. And in doing so, changes their class, which changes their stats, weapon types, and abilities, but also can be used in the environment to get through barriers and open paths to new areas for exploration. So it showed off, well, this video in particular showed off 3, but I think there's a total of 8. So you have 5 playable characters, and each time you equip an elemental vessel to a character, it changes their class. And the elemental vessel, again, will change their entire aesthetic, their weapons, their combat, the abilities they have. So the combat kind of looks similar to, have you ever played like a more modern Tales of game, or at least know what that combat looks like? It looks like that in each vessel you use. So, for example, it showed off the elemental earth vessel. So it allowed them to almost create like a bubble shield from like Halo, in that when you get in there and take hits, like when you're attacked, you take less damage. So it's kind of like a defense buff. But it also, I think each elemental vessel has an attack that's more of like an aerial effect. So the aerial effect for that one was like a really cool kind of like meteor shower.
Ooh.
And again, there's 8 of them, and each character will play different depending on which one you have equipped to them. So I just thought that was really cool. And also it allows you to utilize certain things within the world to change the environment. So the Earth one, there's these like golems kind of scattered throughout the world. That was a weird voice crack there. So if you have the Earth one equipped, you can control these golems to then destroy things in the environment which allow you to access new areas for exploration. It just looked really cool.
That is cool.
So again, there are 8 of them, which again unlocks new classes. So 8 times, so that's like 40 different potential classes.
Holy
But
fuck.
the thing is, it's 40 of them, but each character has classes unique to them. So it's not like you can have one character utilize all 40. At least the trailer didn't make it seem that way. But either way, it looked super sick.
So you're going to have like 10 per character or something like that?
Pretty much, yeah, something like that, 8 to 10.
Yeah.
And that is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC August 29th, so the end of this month. And a demo is now available on all those platforms to play.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, we love a demo.
You love a demo.
We love a demo. So I don't know if this will be day one for me, but I am excited. I will at least play the demo just to make sure this game is what I think it is, or hope it is. But there is a bigger game coming out.
Yeah, I was about to say, if that's a day one for you, bitch,
no,
you're going to literally be playing it for one day because there are 2 games that come out.
And I definitely know what those games are. But yes, Visions of Mana, this new video they released, gets me even more excited. August is killing it, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, to have 2 Gotti contenders in 1 month.
Gottis.
Dude. Continue.
Gotti. Yeah, dude. Oh. What is going to take it this year? What the hell?
I don't know.
Just so far, let's see. What do we have? We have Pow World, obviously. We've got. I'm trying to think January. So I think Pow World was that January?
Okay. Yeah, that was January.
I can't think February. Actually,
Rebirth.
February.
Rebirth.
Oh yeah, that was Rebirth. Yeah. March. I don't know. I'd have to go back through my list. Oh, March was Dragon's Dogma, I want to say.
That's right. Yeah.
A lot of people shit on that one, so I don't know.
Dude, that one's so polarizing.
Yeah.
It's like you shit on that game, or I've seen multiple times, greatest game of our generation.
Dude, it is a good game.
Yeah. No, I seriously want to get into it. I'm just kind of, and maybe maybe they fix a lot of things.
Yeah.
But
hopefully.
it just won't be anytime soon.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of shit.
But hell, even just these 2 that we're about to talk about, Star Wars Outlaws and Black Myth Wukong, those are very strong contenders.
Very. Yeah.
So yeah, Black Myth Wukong comes out on the 20th this month.
Is that the next game in the list?
Yeah.
Okay. The 20th. Okay, because I keep forgetting the date of that. The 20th. Okay.
And
damn, this is
my most anticipated for this year.
Say, this is your most anticipated for this year. Hell yeah.
Super stoked for this one.
Damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fucking banger, dude. God, I can't wait. Honestly, I'm gonna take a vacation just for this.
I thought you were gonna say just like take off.
Yeah.
If you're gonna take a whole week, you're not gonna take a whole week.
I might quit my job for this.
Nah. Lying ass.
Nah, I wouldn't do that. Wouldn't even vacation for it. But it looks good.
It does.
It looks so good, dude.
It does.
For any of you Soulsborne players out there, if you have not heard of this game, Black Myth Wukong is right up your alley.
Do we know if they've said that this is going to be on par difficulty level-wise?
I don't think they've really said much about this game in general. Yeah. It's just mostly been trailers and gameplay. And
definitely more fast-paced.
Yeah, it's definitely a more fast-paced, like
a little more hack and slashy.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
That's fair.
Yeah.
But you definitely get the same vibes of like the boss fights and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I can't wait for like a solid gameplay demo to come out. I mean, there are gameplay demos, but I want like a length, like maybe like 30 minutes or so.
Oh, we don't have one that long yet?
I don't know. Not that
I'm
I'm
not too sure.
aware. I'll have to look it up.
I know we have some videos with like that are
have, like-
pretty lengthy,
Yeah, we have like boss fights
but I
and
think
stuff like
they're
that.
like skipping a bunch, and it's just showing a bunch of randomness.
Yeah, so I want like a full stretch just to see what all you can really do.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
'Cause I mean, you can have a boss fight in any game and make it look good. But
Right. Yeah.
it's the kind of the stuff that surrounds that will make the game.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's Black Myth Wukong, August 20th.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. If Shadow of the Erdtree has taught me anything, not all boss fights are fun.
Yeah. And you haven't even gotten to the most ridiculous one.
Dude, it's pretty easy. I seen Ken beat him in like 5 tries. He's not that hard.
You know what's funny about that? He was
What?
using the number 1 most broken sword in the game.
Yeah, he had told me that because I know that's not even a DLC weapon. I think I have that weapon.
You have that weapon. You get it
Yeah.
from Rykard's soul.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even know. Like
Mhm.
he was using it. I've seen some people use it, but I didn't know like that was the most broken.
Yeah, the Ash of War travels like pretty much as far as you could see, and then it also heals you at the same time.
Damn. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
So you can just fucking run away and just hit that shit.
But you had to make my Hoarfrost stomp weaker? What the fuck?
Nah,
What the fuck,
dumb as shit.
dude? God dang
God dang.
it. God dang.
All right, so this next one, what is it?
Star Wars Outlaws.
I think we've talked about it a couple times.
Quite a few, I think. Did we not talk about it last episode? If it wasn't the last episode, it was the one before. Because we were talking about that Jawa mission.
Oh yeah, I don't think it was last episode. I think it was
One
like
before.
2 episodes ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that shit looked good.
See, honestly, I think I'm a little more excited for this one.
That's crazy.
Robert.
I'm excited
I
for
am.
you. 'Cause that's cool.
Yeah, no. And this is coming from like I like Star Wars.
But you do.
I'm not the biggest Star Wars guy, but this game looks immersive as fuck and incredible.
I'd have to say you're more leaning towards like an adventure game than I am. And
Oh
that's
yeah.
that's kind of what this
Yeah.
is.
Like
Much more of
again,
an adventure.
you played my bread and butter. The Last of Us is like everything about that game is what I want in every game.
Would you say The Last of Us is better than Days Gone?
Yeah.
Would
Yeah.
you say The Last of Us is better
Oh
than
my gosh, I would get butchered if I said Days Gone's better. But Days Gone is amazing. The people that shit on that game, I have no clue what they're even talking about. Like I don't understand. That game is so good. I don't know if because I didn't play it right when it came out, so I don't know if it did have some like performance issues like that. I could understand if
Yeah.
people were upset at. But I want to go through that game again.
Days Gone?
Yeah, I love that game.
Get it for PC. Just came out.
Yeah, no, seriously. I'd love to see like what. I'm sure there's no crazy mods, but I'd like to see what type of mods they'd have.
There's got to be some.
Yeah.
Would you say The Last of Us is better than the Uncharted series?
Yeah, Uncharted 4 was really good.
Mm.
I would. I liked the story more in The Last of Us than Uncharted 4, but I liked the gameplay more in Uncharted 4 than The Last of Us.
All right, who would win in a fist fight?
But The Last of Us 2. What is this, Joel, Nathan Drake? Nathan Drake versus Ellie.
No,
I don't
that's what I was
know.
gonna
I don't
say.
know.
That's Ellie
Ellie's a
in The Last of
badass.
Us Part 2
Oh, and
versus Nathan Drake.
Shit. Honestly, dude, I think Ellie may have Nathan. Nate. It's my boy.
Yeah, y'all are on
Yeah.
Nate terms.
Well, he likes me to call him Nate Drake, but I don't.
Well, we
I
could
hate-
drop the Drake now. Allegations.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Nate. Natty.
Yeah.
But no, I seriously think, especially when you say Part 2 in particular, Ellie's a badass.
That's what I hear.
Yeah. She's fucking. You need to play that one,
She's got them lesbian vibes. Should beat the shit out of them.
dude. Yeah. I'm into it.
Oh. Star Wars Outlaws. That's right.
But yes, no. All that say, you were right. I love an adventure game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Action adventure.
Yes. And this one just is that open world and just seems so bloody immersive.
Bloody immersive.
Bloody, so fucking bloody. It's that thick accent.
You just miss half the fucking vowels.
Fucking bloody. No, it's I'm super excited for that. I'm really excited for both, but I'm just saying I think it does have that edge on.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm edging, dude.
We got 2 bangers back to back. 3.
Three,
Visions of
honestly.
Mana.
Yeah.
4 if you're talking Dustborn.
5 if you're talking World of Goo.
Oh shit. 6 for Concord.
My Little Pony. The jar. Dude, I'm all about that jar life. Jarhead.
Hajar.
Oorah.
Open.
Oh gosh. Did you get that? Jarhead? Oorah?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
That
dude.
was pretty good. That just came to me.
Do you have any more on yours?
Oh, is that all the games? That's it?
Yeah.
I
mean, WoW, I think it's another expansion of some sort.
So I did see. I was checking the tubage today, and there was a little trailer, kind of like a teaser, but Like a Dragon Yakuza is being adapted into a TV series. I don't know why I looked at adapted and I was like, "Oh, that's a hard word to say." Adapted to a TV series for Amazon Prime. That's coming out October 24th of 2024.
Might have a budget behind that bitch.
I sure hope so. I then watched an interview, and what I gathered, the actors playing the main 2 characters, they don't have any, like, they didn't play the games or anything. And they made it seem like, obviously it's based off the characters in the game, but, like, I don't know if it will have that same charm that the games are known for. Like, the games are obviously, it's about the Yakuza, but it can be very serious and like, gruesome, but also it's very, like, lighthearted and silly and stuff. So I don't know if it's going to have that same charm. But either way, if you're into the Yakuza games, I know a lot of people really are.
There's just so many. There's so many of them.
There's a lot. There's, oh my gosh, there's like 15. Because I know I think the main ones go to like Yakuza 6. There may be a 7, but then it got into the Like a Dragon games, and I think there's like 2 or 3 of those. And then there's some other spin-off ones. And then I think there's even like a zombie spin-off one that came out on the PS3. Maybe I'm remembering that incorrectly. But then there was Judgment 2. So yeah, there's like 15 of those bitches.
God damn, dude.
So I guess a lot of, not that they're going to pull from all of that, but there is a lot of source material there.
Yeah.
And if you're an anime fae.
I'm not a fairy.
I feel like that's a term for a type of anime fan. You fucking anime fae.
It might be a fucking homophobic slur or something.
Yeah. Oh, gosh. Sorry. I was stumbling. It was me stumbling. If you're an anime fan, there is a new anime coming out soon with the tagline, "One cock to save the world." That anime is called Rooster Fighter.
I like that.
Rooster Fighter seems to be an anime about a rooster killing demons and saving the world. Pretty simple. I'd imagine it's a show that doesn't take itself too seriously while picking fun at tropes in other anime, as seen in the trailer when showing off a Kamehameha-esque attack.
No way.
The rooster does. Yeah, I forgot what he said. He shoots it out of his mouth, but it was like, Koki Koki Ko, or something like that. So I was like, that's kind of funny.
That is funny.
So if fighting and cocks are your thing, keep an eye out for this one. So again, I think it's going to be an anime that doesn't take itself too seriously, but I may note that I would honestly love if this anime did take itself super seriously. With like really deep concepts, storylines, plot twists, and deaths. That would just be hilarious.
Yeah. That actually sounds pretty entertaining.
Yeah. Like, think of, like, obviously it would play out very differently, but think of, like, the depth of the concepts in, like, Attack on Titan.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just roosters killing demons. Like, that would be hilarious,
Yeah.
but kind of cool.
Yeah, I could see it.
Other than that, we did get a new official trailer for the new Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. This
Did it
trailer,
look much better?
it did look a little better, in my opinion.
Okay.
So it revealed and show off more gameplay, sneak peeks at some mechanics, and shows us a first look at like character customization. So I had put it initially looks better than the first trailer we got since it's showing off more, but I'm curious how everything will translate when compared. And this is like in the beginning. Obviously, it's going to be compared to something like Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
A game that infinitely looks better, has better customization, and has 1,000 more features and things to do. And again, or at least will be compared early on. I think we ultimately just haven't seen enough. Again, this trailer showed off more, but there's still so much we don't know about this game. So ultimately, we just haven't seen enough. We haven't seen enough mechanics and how the game really plays, which is interesting though, because when you watch the trailer, although it shows a little bit more, it's showing off very kind of basic movements and scoring, but nothing that screams appeal and shows off the draw of this game.
How would you even go about like the golden snitch?
I mean, I don't even know. Like,
'Cause-
how would you do that that's fair?
In a
way
real
that's
Quidditch
fair?
game, you catch the snitch, you win the game, right? Isn't that
Yeah,
how
yeah.
it works?
Yeah.
So like, when they got to make it hard.
But like, yeah, I don't know, because it would have to be extremely, like, you have to make it extremely difficult to do to make it fair. Hold on, let me finish this thought and we'll get back to that. So what I'm thinking, that when we see more, it'll be a similar appeal that Rocket League has. These are my thoughts.
Yeah.
So teaming up and playing with friends, easily learning the game, but time showing you that there are deeper rooted strategies and mechanics here to master, and in doing so, unlocking new riders, customization options, and rising through the ranks. So when you play Rocket League, it's easy to pick up and play. But very soon you realize, okay, these people are really good, and it takes a long time to master these like mechanics. So it's easy to play game, but takes a lot of time and really hard to master. I think it's going to be something like that. I really hope it's going to be something like that, because if not, I do not see the appeal to this game other than the Harry Potter name alone.
Yeah.
So again, if this game lacks that kind of appeal, then I personally don't think this game will do that well. The standard edition is going to cost $30. The deluxe edition is going to cost $40. This game releases next month, September 3rd, 2024.
I'm glad to hear it's only 30. That's nice.
No, I'm definitely glad to hear that too. That's why I wanted to make note of that.
So I was afraid this would be like a $60 game.
Oh, dude, that would have sucked.
Yeah.
But if it does have that same appeal, and like obviously it's going to play very differently because it's Quidditch versus like
Rocket League.
cars playing soccer. But if it has that somewhat same appeal with like the strategy, and it just like really taking some time, like learning different maneuvers and stuff, and and the teamwork.
No, I could see
I could see it being sick.
I could see how it'd be really fun.
Yeah.
Especially, if you have a full party and you're just fucking dunking on motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah. And the customization, although again this game we talked about, the game's pretty stylized.
That's the most disappointing part.
In a way that I'm not the biggest fan of.
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but I'm not the biggest fan of, especially when, again, comparing it to something like Hogwarts Legacy, which looked fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And was fucking amazing. And very inclusive.
True.
That game was so inclusive.
Despite what they say.
People are fucking crazy. All that to say, the customization did look pretty good, though.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can obviously play as these iconic characters, but then you can also make your own character. So, just like in Rocket League, you're unlocking these new cards and skins. I think that will be the equivalent.
I can't wait to play as Dumbledore.
Dude. It's just a fucking skeleton. Oh god, that's a skin. That's like one of the skins you can unlock for him.
Oh, dude.
But,
Actually, like Headless
that'd be
Nick
sick.
would be pretty dope.
Dude, like how cool would it be to like have characters like that? Like you're playing as like, I mean, the hitbox would be insane, but like Hagrid, and like the motorcycle, you know,
That would be an insane
that'd be
hitbox.
cheesy.
Yeah.
That'd be cheesy, but like that'd be cool. Or he's just like on his umbrella or something. I don't know.
Oh man.
I don't know. But all that to say, I'm a little skeptical, but like this trailer was better. We just need to see more.
Cool. Yeah. Damn. That's next month. Yeah. That's crazy.
Yep, the 3rd. Yeah, the 3rd. So just over a month.
So that's September 3rd.
September 3rd.
Okay. Gotcha.
September 3rd. Sorry.
No worries. That's okay.
Well, by the time you're hearing this, next month.
It'll be next month.
Yeah. And lastly, I just wanted to make a note of a video we watched before filming. Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Yeah, dude.
We got an official Saiyan in Namek Saga's trailer. Namek autocorrected to named. Saiyan and named Saga's trailer. And it's funny because like we were obviously watching it, but even more so, we were listening to it.
We're big fans of Sean Shumway and his voice acting, of course.
Yeah.
And there was some both very good and very bad dialogue in this trailer.
I mean, the bad ones were just like very minimal, and it could have just been for the trailer that they had replaced it with dialogue.
What my theory is that they cut some dialogue maybe from different scenes of the game or something, and added them to the trailer because they didn't quite fit where they were. It sounded very strange to be put where they were.
Yeah.
But you never know. We'll see the final product in October when it comes out, which is going to be sick and gnarly, and I can't wait. But
yeah.
But what we did get from the trailer was actually pretty fucking badass. Some like dialogue that was not in the show, and it looked like they just kind of tinkered with it and kind of seems like they went all out.
Yeah, one thing in particular was obviously with this going over the Saiyan saga and the Namek saga, you're going to see the first Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
So it went over a little bit of that, and it was kind of Goku leaning into it. Like, how could you? You killed, bastard! And that was sick. But then it just transitioned to like a really quick Super Saiyan. So that's what we're thinking. Okay, maybe for the trailer they switched it. Which I really want to waste my world. It wasn't bad. So maybe they switched it for the trailer length. I'm hoping so, because that build up to then that, which is like one of arguably the most iconic scenes in all of anime.
Oh yeah,
that needs to be delivered.
Yeah, that's
just perfect.
It's got to be one of the most important scenes in anime.
Oh, that's probably a better way to say it. Yeah, I mean, I would probably still argue one of the most iconic.
Oh, for sure.
Even more so, very important scene.
Yeah.
And then even the voice the voice actor for Frieza has always been good. Has always been good. I still a little biased and partial to the original, just because I just love that just kind of like smoker voice that she has. But they were getting a little grungy. There's some grit there in some of that voice acting. It was sick. And then the last scene was like kind of like the one-handed Kamehameha, and then Sean Shem was like yelling and hitting some gutturals, some fucking guttural vocals, and it literally gave me chills. I probably got chills 3 times watching that trailer.
Oh yeah.
But sick trailer. Yeah, I mean, everything you've heard about this game is... I don't even know where I was going with that. Everything you heard about this game, it's looking like we're getting it.
If you've heard anything bad about this game, whoever told you, or if it's your opinion, you're a fucking liar, because this game looks awesome.
Yeah, this game looks sweet. It looks like we're getting the story in its entirety in pretty good detail, not Kakarot detail. That would be insane.
That's too much detail.
That's probably too much. That Kakarot has all the filler of Dragon Ball Z and even more filler. that like wasn't there.
Yeah.
This game is going to be something pretty special.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
with this trailer, it like kind of updated like the roster. You know how it's been like updating the roster,
Mm-hmm.
and there's still more room to be filled. So I guess we're gonna get at least another 2 or 3 more trailers just going over things.
I could see that.
Oh, dude, I can't wait till the freaking
Boo
the
Saga?
Cell saga.
Or
Oh, I
Cell?
mean, honestly, both.
Yeah.
All of the Z sagas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally.
Dude,
Literally.
it's-
Z is just goated.
it's fucking. It's so iconic. That is. Oh shoot! Real quick, one thing that I have been doing, I started not a new game, but I started a game all over, and I'm going to commit
No.
to go through it. Do you want to take a guess? I feel like I've alluded to
Yeah.
wanting to play this game. Maybe I have.
Let me
We'll get back into this game. Start it all
delve
over.
into Chris's mind here.
Sending it to you. Brainwaves being sent.
Trying to figure this out. Final Fantasy VII remake.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm. I'm trying to think of a hint that I can give you that's not too obvious.
Pokemon Pearl.
No. No. Surprise, surprise. I have been wanting to revisit Legends Arceus.
Of course.
I was thinking about that game the other day, and I was just like, man, that is such a comfort game.
Mm-hmm.
I miss it. I miss it so much. Like I love just playing that game and just walking around and just looking at the Pokemon. Sorry, I don't want to get into a rant there. I can keep
fucking perv.
What's that low punny doing? Oh my god. That's an alpha? She could smother me in that. Low punny jar.
I guarantee you it's a thing.
Oh, dude.
Just look it up.
Easily.
Rapidash jar.
All right. This
Yeah,
will
give me a hint.
This will probably give it away. Real quick, I'm trying to. All right, I thought of one that's less obvious.
Okay.
One word. They're going to be one word hints.
Okay.
Bearer.
Bearer? Bearer. Assassin's Creed.
2-word hint. The Bastards.
The Bastards.
Yeah, that one's a deep cut. Yeah, I don't think you would.
Wolfenstein. Baldur's Gate.
Phoenix Gate.
Final Fantasy 16.
Yes.
Ah.
That was the obvious
Shard
one.
Bearer. I don't know.
Well, the Bearers, that's what they call themselves.
Yeah.
And then the Bastards is...
You picked that up?
I started all over.
Why?
Dude, so...
Why'd you start it over?
Because I'm fucking crazy. I'm a lunatic.
You are.
Dude, no, I literally... It's funny because we had referenced this. Remember when we were talking about, why do we start these games all over when you can take 2 hours to watch a recap video?
Yeah.
I started a 2-hour-long video on the story, and I was going to get to what I remember, stop it, pick the game up.
Uh-huh.
I got to the scene where it was the flashback. So it was 13 years earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And
Clyde does that yell.
No, I mean, that's sick. But no, I didn't even get that far, honestly. In the video, it was him, and it was the night before they're to go to Phoenix Gate. And it's him and Jill, younger Clive. They're just on that balcony, and they're looking at the moon. And I guess it was some dialogue that was going on, and I was just like, I can't, dude. I got to start this all over. I want to experience this again. I couldn't do it, so I started all over, and I got to that point to where...
Are you going through it easy mode?
No, it's just the normal. Just the
normal.
normal difficulty. I didn't even switch it over to the story kind of mode. But I got to after Phoenix Gate, I met Sidolphus, and we are now back at the hideout. And that's kind of where I saved and haven't been back to it yet.
Okay.
But
it's not bad.
Loving it all over. So
Damn,
I'm
dude.
really trying to stick with it, and I want to get into that DLC. I have till the end of August, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to try out that DLC.
Damn,
so.
talking about that game just kind of like opened up my mind to like how good those fucking Titan fights were.
And that's
Not
the thing,
Titan
like
fights, but
the icon.
icon fights.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, honestly, probably visually one of the best I've seen in gaming.
It's something special. I think I'm going to enjoy it even more this like second go
Yeah.
around.
I think the budget for those like icon fights was crazy.
Yeah. I mean, shit, just a big budget in general.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I mean, we've said it probably a few times, but fucking Sid, dude.
Yeah.
That is just top tier, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
Yeah, he's a great voice actor.
Do you remember his little bit of trivia? Do you remember his full name?
Sidolphus. Yeah, you just said it.
Last name?
Oh, no, I can't remember
okay.
that.
Sidolphus Telemann.
Telemann.
Telemann. Maybe
I'm
it's
telling you, man.
pronounced different, but yeah, Telemann. But dude, so good. Yeah. It's so good. Gosh, I'm excited to play some more.
It just sucks that I don't think a lot of people liked it. I don't think
Did
a lot
they
of people
not?
got
I thought
into
it did pretty well.
I think it did okay,
Yeah.
but I want to say they actually lost money making that game. I don't think
So
it's
too
sold
much of a
as
budget.
much.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As they
Well,
wanted.
I can see the point. The only point I will like.
Which I'm hoping, just from the DLC, it kind of recoups that a bit.
I hope so.
But what were you saying?
I hope so. Well, I was just gonna say the point that I can see is people saying it doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy game, which I think can be fair. But I feel like you're solely looking at the aesthetics.
Yeah, I mean, if you can't even say that and say Final Fantasy 15 feels like a Final Fantasy.
I mean,
because that's so much more different than 14 or 13. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like what was the last?
That's way more modern.
What was the last Final Fantasy game that felt like a Final Fantasy
7
game?
Like when you think of Final Fantasy, you're like 7.
Yeah,
but 7 is also way different than any of the other ones.
I mean, true. Like, all right.
They're all very different.
It's funny you say that. and we now have more Final Fantasy, like, kind of spin-off games that look like this. But when you can't tell me when Final Fantasy 9 came out, did that feel like a Final Fantasy game?
Yeah.
That one was so different.
It was.
You know?
They're all very different from one another.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point.
I mean, they have, like, similar character aesthetics, but other than that.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like those people are just hurt. It's like, this game is not pixelated or low polygon. Like, what the hell? This isn't a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
You know? Like, what?
I don't like these 3D renders.
Like, what do you expect, like, a modern Final Fantasy game on the PS5 to look like?
I know.
I don't know. I don't know. But to me, it's...
And then they're like, holy shit, man, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth is crazy.
But, like, yeah, I feel like they're just solely just going off aesthetic, which, again, you still have, like, the chocobos, and I still feel like it's very Final Fantasy.
You still have the icons.
There. But, like, the music in the background, pretty much at all times, it's fucking Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I'm really enjoying it. Actually, my buddy Bobby, he had randomly messaged me the other day. Maybe we were talking about JRPGs or games we've been playing. But he said Final Fantasy 16 was his favorite game he's played in a while. Because he had beat it.
That's how I felt when I played it. I mean, the story's fucking awesome. I love the story.
Oh, man, I can't wait to fucking... Because I don't even know how it ends.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even know the last, like, probably 40%.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I kind of vaguely remember where you finished, but I don't want to say nothing.
I know what you're referencing. I think I was a little bit past that point of the...
Good point.
Yeah, but gosh, it was so good. And then you bringing up those icon fights, I just remember that. I mean, every single one of them is so iconic. EIKON, I see.
Got him.
But that like Garuda one in particular, where it's like stormy and everything, and that one was just so sick.
Yeah, that is a sick one.
Yeah, I can't wait. Good shit, man. Good shit. And then I don't know much about the DLC, but obviously it adds more story, but it deals with like Leviathan and shit. So, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Because I want to say if you pre-ordered, you got like the Leviathan summon and then something else.
Oh, if you pre-ordered the DLC?
No, the game. Because I want to say that was like a pre-order bonus.
Maybe.
Something like that.
I'm not too sure. But I know...
Maybe a deluxe edition bonus? Something like that. Yeah,
I know Leviathan is like a kind of a big part of the DLC.
That's cool.
But, dude. Yeah. So, that's pretty much what I've been up to, that and just working, in case you were wondering. Oh, we did... I don't think we talked about it last week, but real quick, we can end on this. We've been playing Chained Together.
Yeah. I don't know if we did talk about it
I don't think
last
we
week.
talked about it, because I think we played the
Oh, yeah,
weekend
we
after.
followed right after.
Yeah. And I got to say, so seeing the gameplay, like I wanted to play it. I was excited. Like when y'all had brought it up, like, hey, let's play this game. I was kind of like, hey, I'm down. But I was like, maybe we can keep looking, see what games are out there. But I'm so glad we played that. And I'm glad we played that the way we're playing it, to where you don't have to restart, like, talk your shit.
Dude.
But that shit is so fun.
It's a lot of fun. It's funnily rage-inducing, because it's not like you're taking it serious, but you're cussing, but having fun cussing. Like, you stupid fucking bitch. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
Dude, there was a couple times where you were just like, breathe, Robert. Just breathe.
Because, obviously, I'm not, at the end of the day, I'm not taking offense. But in the moment, I'm like, Robert, I'm sorry. Robert, stop yelling at me.
Dude, there was a couple times.
Mean.
So it was Chris, me.
Dude, you never played a fucking platformer before?
Yeah. Luckily you have. So you were actually doing pretty good.
I thought so.
But it was me, you, our friend Ken. Also go back to our Armored Core episode if you you can find him there.
Big fan. Big fan.
And Chris's cousin, Mikey. And we were all playing it, and holy shit, Mikey is fucking terrible. Oh my god.
Well, he was I guess, to be fair, I feel like it wouldn't make it that hard, but he was playing
on a Steam Deck, so he was playing on like joysticks, pretty much like a controller.
Yeah.
Which I feel like it would still be a little harder than mouse and keyboard, but
it's harder to be as precise. You have to be very precise.
You do
with that game.
And also, I'm not even going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that part, because he's just a fucking idiot. Because he's like, all right, we're trying to time a jump, and he's like, okay, let me take the lead. And he says, all right, jump on go. 1, 2, and then he starts to jump. You still have 3 and go to say, so why the fuck are you jumping at 2?
Oh, dude.
And you cause us all to fall down. If I were to fall to that without playing on a respawn, I would literally drive to his house about an hour and 30 minutes away and punch him square in this fucking face.
Oh, dude, we had progressed really far at that point, too.
Yeah.
Like, that's like 3 hours in.
Yeah.
When that happened. And it was so funny, because we're playing, there's 4 of us. And he was just dying on that hill, like, no, I said go,
yeah.
I said 3, I said go. And we're like,
and he
no,
tried
dude,
to argue it.
You literally like started to run before you even jumped after you said 1.
Yeah.
Like, it was like 1, 2. I'm like, dude.
We literally have 3 people as witnesses, and he's just like,
dude, the input lag, I did it.
Input lag is not going to fucking fast forward you in time 3 seconds.
Dude, it was so hilarious. You had to have been there.
It was funny.
Gosh, it was funny as fuck. Because he just wasn't like, fuck, all right, you guys got me, you're right. Like, and he just wouldn't, he was dying on that hill.
Yeah, and then there's these ladders that you have to climb, and these spikes come out and will smack you off of the ladder, so you have to wait until they go back out so you can go back up.
Very, very simple.
It's the most simple obstacle in the entire game. You just wait.
It requires patience. It requires one thing, and that's patience. And for you to hit the up button on the ladder, that's it.
Yeah. And we fell 4 fucking times to that
Dude,
thing
I
because
feel like it was more, but
it
at
may
least
have
four.
been, but it was at
four.
least 4 times.
Yeah. But there was a
Solely
little bit of
because of Mikey.
platforming before you even get to that ladder.
Yeah.
So we had to go through that frustration, that platforming to get to that spot multiple times.
Yeah. Solely because of Mikey.
Yeah.
But you know what? It was fun, and I now have that memory, and I'll cherish that.
Dude, honestly, core memory.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, good times, good times. Yeah, honestly, that's so funny because like the times that you get the most pissed are going to be the times you like to think back on.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
are the funniest.
Yeah, which is why I have no memory of you, because you're such a sweet little angel baby.
That's me. Tee Sweet little angel baby.
Yeah.
That's me.
Gotta make that an album.
Dude, I could make
Are you
that
trying
happen.
to drop some bars right now?
I could. Dude, I love making like little cute little improv songs like that. I do it with Remus, my dog, all the time.
Little Remus, come to the kitchen while I get the peanut butter. Peanut
For
butter.
Robert. Because that's my son, and we don't do that. But, you know, the uncle's always creepy and does shit like that.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
See?
Well.
Boom. That was one right there. Little sneak peek for you. Albums to drop
Yeah.
soonish.
Let us know if you want more. And also, like, subscribe. Maybe leave a comment. And
Oh, gosh.
leave a review on whatever platform you're listening to this on. But that has been episode 92, unless you got something else to say.
I was just going to say, hopefully that little singing bit wasn't too cringe.
It was cringe. That's why we
Yeah.
got to sign off so that we can recoup for next week. We'll have at least a week to
Okay.
think about our
I
actions
mean,
this episode.
honestly, most people aren't going to make this far, so like I'm not stressing too much.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll just clip it.
Then it will be out there forever.
And ever.
But yes, no, this has been episode 92. Like, subscribe, join the Patreon. Gotcha. One of these days.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see you next week for 93.
Signing out.
Hell yeah. Keyboard cat.
You actually might have to restock up on some peanut butter, though.
What?
Peanut butter?